Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to our lovely session of scrub-a-dub-dubbing from the inside out today. So, what do you need today? A beautifully prepared space to practice and your strap or belt, a blanket. You'll want blocks, but just make sure one of them is foam. So if you have like 2 cork blocks, that's great. But if you could have an extra foam block, awesome. And if you only have cork, you can still do it. The practice that we'll go through, it just will be a little bit more difficult for you at a couple points, but that's okay, right? All right. So let's sit into Thunderbolt pose, seated on the shins. Settle your hips down and in between your heels. Shoulders stack over the hips. We close down through the eyes and connect to the breath. And we have our practice of yoga that we visit every day, hopefully, or regularly, as best as we can to suit our schedule and our lives at the present moment, yeah? But so often we can get caught up in thinking that yoga is just exercise, right? And I talked about this in the recent newsletter, but yoga is more than just exercise. I mean, here in the Yoga Sutras, which if you've done yoga school, you're likely familiar with them. You know, this is a guide. This is a guide. And what is it a guide for? So I'll read you the first 2 sutras. Atta Yoga Anusasanam. With prayers for divine blessings, now begins an exposition of the sacred art of yoga. Here we begin to learn the art of yoga. Here we begin our path. Yes? Our path on what? Moving to liberation, moksha, freedom. Sutra 1.2. Yoga Sitta Vritti Nirodha. So yoga is the cessation of movements in the consciousness. What is that? The fluctuations of the mind. Yoga helps us to still the mind. And stilling the mind is different than emptying the mind. Stilling the mind is being as you are, and not being attached or pulled in different directions, but able to be in stillness in you. The fluctuations may arise, and they will, but will you get pulled in toward them, or can you stay still? This is why we have our asana practice, of course, as well, and that is we move our body so that we are better able to stay in through stillness, because stillness can be quite difficult, can be uncomfortable. And that is why we practice yoga, right? Eventually to stay still for longer and longer and longer periods of time. And of course, calm the fluctuations of the mind. So keeping that in mind today as we go forth on our continued yoga journey together. Let's continue to pause in this thunderbolt pose, noticing the shifts taking place in the body. And also notice what you've learned through your progressed practice thus far in yoga. What's beyond the spaces of the physical discomfort? Where can you make the most minor shifts in your awareness that can reflect down into your physical body? Does one side of your body hold more tension than the other? Mm-hmm. Okay. So of course, as deep as we get to go the opposite way. So take your time, walk your hands forward and down on the mat. Let your forearms come down to the mat. Tuck your toes as you lift your hips away from your heels and lift to a dolphin pose. Focus on your hips lifting high, high, high. Your heels can be away from the floor. High heels long through your legs, but lifting your hips. And nice and easy, lower your knees back down. Untuck your toes. Sit onto your shins, circle your arms on a breath in, look upwards as you circle your arms, feel a gentle opening in your heart, and hands come forward and down. We bring the forearms back to the ground and come back up, dolphin pose, follow your breath, lift the hips, lift your heels, maybe give your hips a little wiggle around here. Press your elbows down, keep your head off of the ground. Shoulder blades are sliding upward on the back. And lower the knees down. Take your time. Untuck the toes, sit to your heels, circle the arms. Gaze upward. Find a teeny tiny back bend, and one more time, fold forward. Forearms to the mat, tuck your toes, dolphin pose, come all the way up. Keep lifting your hips. Let your head drop heavy, but again, without it touching the ground. Just let your neck feel long. Knees come down. Untuck the toes, sit onto the heels, circle your arms, look up. Hands to the heart. Circle the arms, look up. Hands to the heart. One more like that, circle the arms. And down to the heart. Beautiful, let's reach up. Right hand comes down, left hand reaches over. Keep your hips nice and rooted. Inhale up and to the left. Keep your hips over your heels. Find the hinge in the upper body. Yes, inhale up. Right hand over and down. See if you can peel your left shoulder backward in space a bit and come up. Over to the left, so right palms facing in, and then think about the baby finger reaching to the wall behind you, and notice your chest open a little more. Let's go over to the right one more time. Same thing, think of the pinky finger spiraling inward and back, and notice what that shifts for you in the shoulder girdle, and come back over to the left. One more. Beautiful. And let's come back to center. Just roll the shoulders a few times. Fabulous. Bring the hands forward into tabletop pose. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Knees and hips up and back. Feel your hips pull back to the wall behind you. Give your hips a little rock, maybe walk the dog, bend one knee and then the other. Okay, from here, look to the hands. Step your right foot forward halfway, then step it back. Step your left foot halfway forward, and then back. Right foot 3/4 of the way forward, and back. Left foot 3/4 of the way forward, ish, right? You're going to your edge, and back. Right foot all the way forward between the hands. Left knee comes down, Anjaneyasana. Sweep the fingers up and back. Bring your hands behind your head and gaze just gently upward. Elbows hug around the head. And exhale, fold forward, hands come forward and down. Tuck the toes, step to down dog. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Right knee down. Sweep fingers up and back. Stack the hands behind the head. Hug the elbows around the head and look up. Nice big stretch. And exhale, release. Come all the way down, hands to the ground. Tuck back toes, downward dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Notice the length that's already coming through the thoracic spine. And lower your knees back down. So we're back in our thunderbolt pose. Right fingers sweep forward, palm face in. And all the way out, palm faces out. Then reaches back behind, palm faces in, and we come all the way up again. So just do 2 more like that, nice big circles. Notice that nice big stretch. Now, same idea, but bring your left hand down to the mat and lean to the left. Circle your right arm all the way back and around and down. Isn't that fantastic? And all the way up and back. Yes. 1 more like that. Circle around and back. Now sweep your hand up, come all the way up to center. Let your right hand circle back and down. Come forward, downward dog, knees and hips up and back. Head relaxes. Bring your big toes to touch, bend your knees. Knees face over to the right, so pivot your legs to face right. Knees are bent, nice big side stretch. Center, then go to the left with the knees and the toes, nice big side stretch. Center, knees come down, thunderbolt pose. Seated on the shins. Left fingers sweep forward, palm faces in. Your pinky finger is spiraling in. Then you're circling back. The position of the hand starts to change. You look back, reach back, and the hand scoops in with palm facing in again. Pinky starts to reach back. And then we open and reach behind, palm faces in. You got it. Nice big stretch. Enjoy all that beautiful rotation you're getting. Okay, so now same thing, except right hand comes down, we side bend to the right, circle back, reach, and come down. Yes, do it again. Oh yeah, 1 more time. Beautiful. Come all the way up through center, both hands reach. And we'll bring both hands down, tuck toes, downward dog, knees and hips up and back. Bring the big toes together once again, bend the knees. Pivot the lower body to the right, side bend. Nice big stretch for the right side. Come back to center and pivot the low body to the left. Palms are pressing down, so you're just getting a really nice big stretch between armpit and hip on left side. Back to center. Downward dog, breath in. And out. Look forward. Walk the feet up to the hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, full inhale, really long spine. And as you exhale, fully release. Squeeze all the breath out. Grab onto opposite elbows. Drag your elbows toward the ground. Of course, they don't need to touch. Just reach and reach and reach. Belly is on the thighs. Release your fingers. Make sure your foam block and your strap are easy to grab right now. Then we'll step the right knee back and down. And of course, if you need a blanket under your right knee, get that happening now too. Grab your block, upper body comes up. And just sweep up with the fingers, reaching up, holding onto your block. Doesn't matter which hand it's in right now. And then bring it over into your left hand and drop your left hand down to the mat with the block. Right hand side bends to the left. As you're side bending, now bring your right hand behind you. So bend your right elbow. Left hand comes up behind you, passes the block to your right hand. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, both hands forward and down. Tuck the back toes, float the knee. Step to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot sweeps to the ceiling, 3-limb dog. And exhale, right knee pulls forward, lunge. Left knee lowers down. Pick up your block, fingers sweep to the ceiling, full breath in. Block over into the right hand comes down, side bend to the right. So left hand reaches over. Now from here, we bend our left elbow so we can pat ourselves on the back. Then with the block, we bring the right hand up and behind ourselves so we can pass the block to our left hand. Then we release. Both hands sweep up. Hands forward and down, release your block. Left knee lift, step forward. Halfway lift, breath in. As you breathe out, left knee goes back and down. Pick up your block, fingers reach up. Bring it into the right hand, side bend over to the right. Bend the left elbow. Bend the right elbow, hands are behind you. Pass the block up to your left hand. And sometimes it can feel really strange grabbing it, yeah? Both hands reach up and down. Release the block, come into plank, take your time. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Left foot sweeps to the ceiling. And we'll lunge, left foot forward between the hands. Right knee lowers, pick up your block, hands reach up. Block is in the left hand. Left hand comes down, we side bend to the left, right fingers reach. Bend the right elbow behind you, bring the hand behind you, left hand lifts up and comes behind you, pass the block to your right hand. Come all the way up, both hands. Exhale, forward and down, lower the block, tuck back toes, step forward. Halfway lift, breath in. Breath out, fold, flutter the lips. 2 more, look forward. Let it go. 1 more time. Beautiful. Reach for your strap. Inhale, find your halfway lift again. And just stand up. So you've got your strap with you. We'll open it up nice and wide. Feet are shoulder width apart. Open your arms wider than your shoulders and just inhale. Float up. Reach the hands back. Open the chest. Give yourself enough slack. And now we're coming back around. So check in with your mobility here to go forward and back. Now, as we're continuing to go through this, notice any motion happening in your hips. Okay, we want to be able to stay stable through our foundation. So that means we're not doing this kind of thing and this kind of thing. We're staying tall through the whole process. And that does mean you are engaged through your core. You're not squeezing, but you're active, right? Okay. So a few more times. Yep. Really work the shoulders. Okay. Let's come up. Side bend to the right. So you're almost pulling with the right hand and with the left, but you're still side bending. Come back up to center and then go to the left side. You're pulling with both hands. Okay, and we'll come back up. Now you can go shorter with your grip. Oops. And just go a little wider than the shoulders, but maybe not super wide, and find a little bit more tension. Draw your navel in, side bend to the right. Now act as if you're pushing away. Yes, inhale, center. And exhale, like you're pushing over to the left. Ooh. And center. Let's do one more like that, like you're pushing over to the right. Your hips slide to the left. Center. Ooh, yeah. And pushing to the left with the hip slide to the right. Ooh, I got some nice adjustments on that one. Let's come back to center. Let the arms drop back. Give yourself slack. Open up. And release one hand. So you can bring the strap forward. Maybe shake it out a little bit. Okay. Actually, you can set the strap down for now. We'll come back to the top of the mat if you left. Circle the arms, breath in. Breathe out, fold forward, bringing your belly onto your thighs and sweep your hands back and up behind you to interlace the fingers. Base of palms together, elbows draw together. Then reach your knuckles up as your head relaxes down. Again, make sure your belly is rested on your thighs. This will really help you get some release in your thoracic spine. Press your big toes down and start to press your chest to your legs to help them straighten. Your knuckles reach up, but your palms stay together. Lock one thumb over the other. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel your chest gently pull away from the ground. And slowly release the fingers down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, lower the knee down, sweep the fingers up. Exhale, the right hand sweeps back onto your right leg, left hand reaches back. Nice big stretch. Beautiful. Left hand is now coming down inside your left foot. Tuck your right toes. Right fingers reach forward. We lift back knee to slide into Skandasana, turning your back toes up. Right hand onto the right shin or ankle, and just a nice easy side bend. And you're not really bending much. Think of it more of a reach and a stabilization. Then we'll come all the way back up, and now you could land your left fingers down or bend the elbow around and come into a bind, looking up to the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out here. Beautiful. From here, release your hands, sit yourself down, turn the left knee in. Yeah? And then pull it up. And then down. Up. One more time. Down. Untuck the toes. Face your right leg. So you can just adjust yourself. You're in a half hero's pose. Full breath in. We exhale to fold over the right leg. Beautiful, not here long. Sit all the way up, bring your left knee with you, turn it up, bring the left hand forward, lift the hips, turn into your lunge. Yeah, so you're gonna be a little crisscrossed, that's okay. Leave it that way. Let your left heel cross further over to the right, pigeon pose. So right leg lengthens back, your chest stays bright. Yeah, we're not getting too relaxed with it. So use the stretch. If available, bring your hands behind you, reach the knuckles away. Keep your right hip pulling forward, fold halfway and lift up. Fold halfway, lift up. Fold halfway, lift up. Release the hands, press the fingers into the mat, lift your chest, nice easy back bend here. Plant the palms, your right toes are tucked, lift the hips, come to plank. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right foot sweeps to the ceiling, breath in. And we breathe out to lunge forward. Left knee comes down. Fingers sweep forward and up. And then we'll exhale to reach the left hand back behind us. Nice kind of side bend, back bend here. Opening the front of the left hip. Right hand comes forward and down inside right foot. Left hand reaches forward, tuck left toes, and then we pivot our weight over to the left. Left toes come up, left hand to left shin. We're in Skandasana, side lunge, low side lunge. Right hand can reach up, just settling you in here. And then we bring our weight back up. Right fingers can come down, or the arm can circle around. Left hand can come behind you in a bind, looking to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, slowly release from here. We bring the hands forward as we turn around to come back toward our lunge. Again, you might be a little crisscrossy, so we do it more. Bring your right foot over to the left, land your right knee down, left knee down. Pigeon pose. Stay nice and tall. Breathe all the way in. And as you exhale, hands behind you, interlace the fingers if available, and then fold forward halfway. And we'll come up, halfway forward, and up, and again, Fold and come up. Release the hands onto the mat. Continue to lift your chest. And we'll bring the palms down. Tuck the back toes. Step into downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward and step forward to the hands. Halfway lift, breath in. Left foot steps back, breath out. Lower the left knee down. Fingers sweep up. Open your heart to the left hand back, right hand reaches back. Right hand forward and down. Left hand sweeps forward to lift back knee, and we circle around, Skandasana, left hand down, right hand reaches up and over. Good. Now let your left hip come down, the right knee comes down. Right knee comes up and down and up and down. Face all the way back to the back edge of your mat and fold over your left leg. And we'll come all the way up. Bring your right knee with you. Circle your right hand down and all the way around with the left hand to come back into a lunge. Walk your right foot over to the left. Revisit pigeon. This time, let your forearms come down. Just breathe in and breathe out. Hands come up, chest comes up. Sorry, palms on the mat. Lift your hips, lift your back knee, and just step to downward dog. Float your left toes to the ceiling, breathe in. Lunge forward, breathe out. Right knee comes down. Sweep the fingers up and back and open your chest to the right. Right hand comes back, left hand reaches. Beautiful. Left hand comes down. Right hand reaches forward as we tuck back toes, circle around Skandasana. Right hand down, left hand up and over. And then you can come up, left fingers onto the mat or wrap the elbow around back. Right hand can come and join in for the ride. Open your chest to the ceiling. And nice and easy. We'll release from here, both hands forward, back knee down, heel toe over to the right with the left foot. Pigeon pose. And opportunity again to let the forearms come down on this one. Back toes can untuck. And then take your time, hands come onto the mat, tuck back toes, float the knee, downward dog. Breath in and out. And look forward and walk forward. Halfway lift on the breath in. We'll stand up on the breath out. Reach the fingers forward, follow your hands, and reach back. And then up. Hands forward and down, fold, reach back. We'll do that again. Sweep up, let your knees bend and then lengthen. Reach back and forward and down. Let the knees bend. Again, all the way up. Soften the shoulder blades. And come down. We'll do 2 more. Inhale up. Feel your shoulder blades drop down so your hips pull forward, and just see how that feels for you. 1 more. We'll fold forward. Halfway lift, breath in. Breath out. Plant your palms, walk to plank, and come to downward dog. Okay. Right foot sweeps to the ceiling, breath in. Right knee pulls into chest. We're bringing the foot outside the left hand. So outer edge of right foot is coming to the mat. Let your left heel drop down, left fingers to the ceiling, fallen triangle. Stretch out of yourself here. And bring left hand down, neutral through the hips. Right foot sweeps up and back, 3-limb dog, and come into wild thing. Right foot steps behind, hips lift, open your heart. Yeah. Come into a lunge, right foot forward, left knee lowers. You might want a blanket under your left knee or to fold your yoga mat over. Right hand sweeps up and back as we bend the left knee, and maybe grab the left ankle with the right hand. You could let the right knee open up to the right. Outer edge of the foot can glue down, but the inner edge can peel off. And nice and easy, come back to center, plant the palms, float the back knee, and step to downward dog. Breathe all the way in. Let your head relax. Float the left toes up to the ceiling. Nice full inhale. Get beautifully long. Exhale, left knee pulls into the chest, and we'll bring the foot outside the right hand, outer edge of the foot on the mat. Inner edge peels off. Right heel glues down. Right fingers to the ceiling. Open your chest. Reach through your fingers. Stay strong. Full breath in. Full breath out. Engage through your core as you bring your right hand down. Lift your right heel. Left leg's going up. 3-limb dog. Wild thing. Step it around. You're following the momentum of your body. Beautiful. Shifting forward into a lunge. Lower the right knee down. Your right hand is already down. Bend your right knee. Maybe grab the ankle with your left hand. Perhaps left knee mindfully opens out. The toes can even point out to the left a little. You find your edge that works well. And slowly release. Let the back leg come down. Tuck the back toes. Come back to down dog. Lower your knees down. Sit onto your heels. Full breath in and out. Feel your shoulders align over your hips. Okay. So from here, practicing Bastrika for a little bit of time. Inhales are in and out of the nose, active. We inhale to reach up, open the palms, exhale to close it in and make fists. Yeah, and we'll keep a fairly moderate pace. Close the eyes, gaze into your third eye. Let's begin. Stay tall in your spine, consistent with your breath in and out. Think of this as scrubbing through any resisting gunk that hasn't left yet through the neck, the shoulders, the spine, all around the heart, the armpits, the lymphatic system. Get that gunk out. You can use your elbows to tap the sides of your ribs, right? Or your triceps. So give yourself that extra love. Almost there. Beautiful. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, let the fingers just come down. Roll the shoulders one at a time, like alternate them. And we'll release. Come down into a seated position, crossing through the legs. Of course, sitting on a blanket or block if that is more comfortable for you. And you'll need your strap. And we'll start reaching the hands to the ceiling with the hands nice and wide, hanging onto the strap with some tension. And on an exhale, just bring your right hand over and down to the right. Your left hand comes along for the ride. And then we'll open up the shoulder, pulling the left hand back. Find your edge, and then slowly let it come forward. And you can let your upper back round. So it's a big moon type shape that you're making. Give yourself slack, okay? No one wins if you hyperextend your elbow. So let's do a few more of those. Your head just naturally comes along for the ride. You don't really need to think about it. But you look down when the hand comes forward, and you look up or forward when the hand comes back. Now, reach your left hand to the ceiling. So next time you come to the center, reach it up and pull yourself up to center. Oh la la. Feel the difference in the shoulders already? With control, left hand comes down. You're holding that part of the strap onto the ground. And then we start to allow the right hand to reach back, circle back. You'll find your edge. And then come all the way forward. I personally find coming forward a little more tricky. Then the hand reaches forward and you can round the back here. Well, it was more tricky on the left side. Each side's different, right? So just notice what you notice. And again, give yourself slack as you need it. And just continue flossing the shoulders. Beautiful. Okay, next time right hand reaches up to the ceiling, just pause and bring yourself back up. Let the hands drop behind and release the strap. Just pause for a moment here. Let's open through the legs, so you might want to go wide on your mat. And if your hips do not stay neutral here with your legs long, please bend your knees and put your blocks under them so that you have bent knees and your sit bones pushed down. You could sit on your blanket as well, especially if it's uncomfortable on your sit bones, but do that rather than just sit on the blanket. And this will help open up the inner hips. It'll also help open up your hamstrings, but most importantly, it's because it keeps your pelvis in a neutral position so that you're getting the stretch in the spaces that you need in order to one day have your hips down and your legs straight, right? But it doesn't matter if you get there or not either. It's really more about honoring your body and being where we need to be today. So we'll hang out here, just breathing in and out. So we'll work with the movements we've been working on. Just start to slowly shift side to side. So you feel like you have your connection to your own inner metronome. And you can always slow down, right? Okay, now come to stillness. Reach, you can close your eyes here. Reach your right fingers forward, palm faces in. Reach the hand up. Circle the chest open to the right hand reaches back. Find yourself leaning to the left here, and then reach your right hand forward and around back. So same thing, lean to the left as you reach back. As you come up, bring the upper body up. Okay, one more like that, lean to the left, right hand reaches back, and all the way up. Right hand forward and down, left hand up, reach back, notice your gentle lean to the right, then the hand circles forward and up. Do it again, lean a little more to the right as you circle the left hand back. Notice the right arm in front of you supporting you, left hand comes back forward and up. So one more time, find a nice lean over to the right as you reach the left hand back and circle forward and relax. Now we're going to put that all together, okay? Think less, feel more. Right fingers forward. As you lean to the left, circle all around back. Lift yourself up. Left hand reaches forward. You're leaning to the right. Left hand reaches back. And you're circling yourself up so the right hand can reach back and around. You got it. So just circling the arms and leaning from one side to the other and noticing all the spaces as they open up. It's like swimming through space. Yeah? Keep going. Notice how you continue to swim through space, letting go of how the movement is quote unquote supposed to be in your mind, and instead just noticing how things have unfurled for your shoulders, for your hips, and swim through space. Likely you found some sort of fluidity in your movement, and you've tapped into the space where it doesn't really matter if you're going in the same direction as before. What matters is that you're able to find all of this inner space and freedom with your body, your mind, and your heart. So take your time and slowly make your way back to center, sitting all the way up. Breath in and out of the nose. Hands come to the inner knees, lean back just enough to bring the soles of the feet together. Enjoy Baddha Konasana. Anchor the outer thighs down as best as you can. Elbows could come onto the inner thighs as the chest pulls forward. We breathe in and out. And come all the way up. Close through the legs. Give them a shake. Grab your 2 cork blocks. We'll set one up on its medium setting lengthwise on the mat, and one on its highest setting a little further away. So this one's for your upper back, this one is for the back of your head. So we'll back up here, and just nice and easy, we want to lay the back of the ribs onto the first block, and then the back of the head onto the second block. You want to have your head and neck aligned in such a way where your neck feels long and your chin is just gently coming in toward your throat. Let your chest just open here. Make any little adjustments you need to. Keep your knees bent. Step your feet in just a little closer to your hips, and then bring them as wide as your mat and let your knees touch toward each other. Interlace the fingers in front of your chest. Bring the hands away from you, but keep the elbows gently bent. And then just work to flip the palms to the ceiling and then back toward you as you reach the arms overhead. Just continue that rotating motion through the hands and wrists and forearms. And come back up. Breathe. See if you can bring the hands all the way down to the belly, and then do the whole thing a few more times. Keep the motion in the hands and the wrists and the forearms. Reach the arms overhead. The hands don't have to touch the ground or anything, but you could just check in and notice how much space you've got with the shoulders. We've done so much work with them. One more round. On this one though, open your knees as wide as your mat. So the feet are still wide. Beautiful. And then as the hands come back to the belly, just release. Slide your elbows onto the mat so you can feel them pushing down. So much so that you can help your chest lift off of or the back lift off of the one block just slightly. So keep pushing your elbows down until you feel a little hover with your upper body, and then let your back rest back down. Reach the fingers up, interlace the fingers, flip the palms away as you reach the hands overhead. Hands back to the ceiling as you release the fingers. Bring the elbows back down to the mat. Fingers face the ceiling, push the elbows down, lift the chest. Now extend one leg forward, lower that same side hand. Lengthen opposite leg, lengthen or press down that side hand, and then press yourself up to a seat. Turn to set your bolster or your blocks aside. And lay flat down on your back. Shoulder blades flat. Arms are just relaxed out to the sides, wherever is comfortable, depending on how much space you have. So really check in with the upper body and how relaxed it is. So we'll ease out some other tension through the hips, bend your knees, feet on the mat. Make sure the hips feel flat, lower back is connected to the mat. Bring your right ankle onto your left thigh. And just nice and easy, start to rock side to side with the left leg, letting the right leg come along for the ride. So you're going all the way to the right. Right thigh taps down, all the way to the left. Outer left thigh taps down. You just keep going. The shoulder blades stay flat, so just go to the edge that works for you and allows your body to feel the most relaxed. If you want to involve movement of the head and neck, you could look to the left when the knees drop right, and to the right when the knees drop left. We'll come all the way to stillness. Let the right foot come down. Breathe in and breathe out. Left ankle onto the right leg. And nice and easy, just start to rock side to side. So you can start out small, see how things are feeling today. And start to go a little bit deeper. Find the space to rock side to side in your hips. Notice that whole band across your lower hips or across your glutes and your outer hips. Notice every little bit that touches the ground as you rock side to side. And if you want to involve the head and neck, looking to the left when the knees drop right, and to the right when they drop to the left. And we'll come all the way back to center. Let the left foot come down. Just pause for a moment here. Let your legs lengthen down. Bend back through your knees. Bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees open wide. Now press your feet together and lift your knees 2 inches closer together, and we'll hold here for 20 seconds. If you recall this from our somatic practice, this can cause your legs to shake quite a bit. Can cause emotional release as well. Keep going. Keep holding. And release completely. Let the knees come down. Bring the soles of the feet back together. Bring the knees 2 inches closer. Hold for 20 seconds. Keep pressing the feet together. Almost there. Let the release happen that needs to happen. And then come to stillness. Let your knees relax all the way down. One more round. Press the soles of the feet together. Bring the knees up a little bit higher and hold here 20 seconds. Breathe in and out. No judgment whether your legs shake and release or they don't. It doesn't matter. It works either way. And nice and easy. Let the knees release all the way down. Then lengthen one leg and the other. Feet as wide as the mat. Breath in and out. One more to release the hips. Drag your heels in along the mat. Stack your knees over your hips. Bring your legs together. Start to draw circles. Keep your legs together. Nice, smooth circles. Cross your right ankle over your left. Keep circling the same way. You might want to adjust your head and neck. Make sure the chin is still pulling in. Work your circles. Cross your left ankle over your right. You're still circling the same way. Maybe they get bigger, maybe they get smaller. Notice every part of your body that connects with the ground as you circle around. And reverse your circles. Keep the left ankle over the right. Move through all those little crunchy bits. Mindful of your head position. Bring your right ankle over your left. Notice any areas that you might be skipping over. Smooth it out. You might need to slow it down. Uncross the ankles, keep circling the knees. And come all the way to stillness. Let your feet come down. Let your legs lengthen out. Relax your arms out to the sides, maybe about 45 degrees. Close the eyes. Breathe in and out of the nose. Adjust your shoulder blades underneath you. Feel yourself settle and sink. Feel your skin soften. Feel your muscles relax. And your bones sink heavy into the mat as you lay here in stillness, in space. Enjoy the shifting sensations through the body and shifting awareness of the mind. Notice all the bits you are leaving behind. Notice how much space you're creating to welcome the new. Inhale, start to deepen your breath. Bring some gentle movement into the body. Stretch, yawn. Bending through one knee at a time, planting the feet on the mat. Just roll over onto the right side and hang out for a moment. And of course, you can hang out in Shavasana, or you can hang out here as long as you like. Absorbing, integrating everything from practice. When you are ready, come up to a seat. We'll get comfortable and tall. Notice all your inner space, palms to heart center. Notice how you're feeling. Draw a nice full breath in of love and gratitude into yourself, and a full breath out of love and gratitude for everyone else. And thank you for our practice today. Namaste. And of course, I hope you feel super fantastic. Let me know how things went for you today, and we'll see you again very soon. Much love. Thank you for being here. Bye.